to a hypnotist show where both of them were called up on stage. They were both hypnotized on stage, and they did classic hypnotized person things like eating a whole lemon thinking that it was a peach. They were unhypnotized after the show, but they continued to have strange behavior. Video footage found later of the girls at a train station after the show showed that they were still behaving very strangely. They seemed really out of it, like they were holding their bodies in really weird positions and walking in the opposite direction of the train. Neither of them made it home that night, but both of their bodies were found a year later on the property of Marc Dutroux. Dutroux was a monster who had committed this type of crime before, but many were left wondering if the girls being hypnotized put them in an extra vulnerable position for this to happen.
Well, yeah, I mean, dang, I ain't going to no hypnotist shows. I ain't getting hypnotized. No, I might go to a hypnotist show, but I'm not going to be one of them volunteers going up on stage. Maybe I should learn how to hypnotize people. Then I can hypnotize her into liking me.
A creepy video found on TikTok.
Nice bat. Ugh, scary.
They were taking pictures with his new camera when they captured this.
Who are you? Oh, heck no. Bro, the Grim Reaper is chilling on my couch. Bro, blow up the couch. Get the grenade and like get a landmine. Do something. Man, I would've. Not today. Chilling on the couch. Get off the couch. I'd be like, hey man, you can keep it. It's all yours, baby. You can keep the couch. And then I'd move to Africa. There ain't no Grim Reapers in Africa, right? I don't know. Anyway.
The most mysterious things that has ever happened in the abandoned town of Stonebrook. So Stonebrook was this town that was historically really dependent on mining, but once that industry kind of got up and left, almost 100% of the town's population followed. But there were...
And then I'd move to Africa. There ain't no Grim Reaper. Grenade and like get a landmine. Do something. Man, I would've. Not today. Chilling on the couch. Get off the couch. I'd be like, hey man, you can keep it. It's all yours, baby. You can keep the couch. And then I'd move to Africa. There ain't no Grim Reapers in Africa, right? I don't know. Anyway.
The most mysterious things that has ever happened in the abandoned town of Stonebrook. So Stonebrook was this town that was historically really dependent on mining, but once that industry kind of got up and left, almost 100% of the town's population followed. But there were still security cameras that were left over. CCTV cameras that were left over from the late 90s started to capture and transmit what appeared to be a single person who was living in that town. And what's really eerie about this footage is that they're mostly seen alone, but they're just kind of standing there. They're not really doing anything or looking anywhere. Eventually those cameras started to transmit to people, and the footage just got eerier because I don't even know how to explain the context of a photo like this. Still, all of this footage is very far away, right? We never really got a close-up shot of that original person until we got this in 2001. This added to the haunting collection of footage of the unknown person in that town. To this day, the lone resident of Stonebrook kind of remains this haunting relic of a forgotten city.
Ooh, heck no, man. She ain't got no face. I mean, she shows up on camera. You can see everything else. I can see her split ends, but her face is gone. Girl, you're looking like a mannequin. Destroy the tape, man. Get rid of it, okay? I mean, this is obviously something we're not supposed to see. Don't go investigating. This girl is gone. Her soul is with Satan now. You're done. Picture, L, bro. That will make you say no. Okay, that face though. All white people. It's always white people. Ah, we saw that one. Oh my gosh. Heck no. Girl, what is that? What the? Oh my gosh. People still use Redbox to rent movies and games? What the heck? This is old school. But seriously, girl, what is going on with your neck and your head, your neck and your back? That's scary. This girl is possessed. She is possessed by a dang demon. Somebody, a shooter or some, I don't know. What do we do? Should we stab her with a wooden stake? I guarantee you, man, I would have karate kicked her into that red box. Her head is bent all the way back. I just know she's having a bad day. I mean, girl, like, get out of my store. No possessed demon people up in here. Where you're not allowed. We don't accept your kind here. I swear, if I was walking by and I saw that, I'd just mind my business. I wouldn't say nothing. Just take your butt to your car and then drive through the glass and run her over.
Can I show you a scary video?
No.
No, because this one's so uncomfortable to watch.
You're so uncomfortable to watch. Sorry.
It comes all the way from Brazil, and it actually went viral. In the video, it basically shows a doll sitting on top of a grave, but the doll's eyes move. And they don't just move, the eyes actually follow you. So take this as a challenge and try to watch the whole video.
Guys, close your eyes. Close your eyes.
The video.
Oh, heck no. Nope. Blow it blow it up, man. Its eyes are literally following you. Woo! Anybody else got goosebumps? I'm looking at y'all. I'm not looking at that thing. I'm gonna keep looking at y'all. That thing, oh my gosh. Bro, why are you still there? That thing is about to grab you with his little baby hands and choke you to, oh, no. Oh, it's a no, man. It's a no. I'm good, bro. What the? It's got vampire teeth. Or it's a baby, so it only has like 2 teeth. So yeah, I get it. Let's go back and look at her. Jeez, man, girl, you are so nice to look at after looking at that demon baby. I am so sorry I said you were uncomfortable to watch. That baby was uncomfortable to watch. But you look good now. You looking real good. I'm like so happy to stare at. I could stare at you all day. But you still got them giant Harry Potter glasses that you gotta fix. Anyway, bro, it's not Halloween. What are you doing with this demon clown mask? Oh no. Sir? Sir. Just run. You're the mask maker? This dude is the mask maker. Oh, what? Ew! What the heck? You look like Frankenstein's assistant. Heck up on out of here. Stop. You are terrifying. Why is everybody trying to scare me? Dang, man. You got the most uneven eyes I've ever seen. One eye's too big and the other eye's too small. Why couldn't you balance it out? Maybe if somebody slaps you hard in the head, maybe it'll fix it. How the heck is one eye looking south and the other one's looking west? Dang, girl. You gotta get it together, man.
Let's see if you have automatonophobia. I'm going to show you 5 photos. If you feel too uncomfortable to make it to the 5th photo, then you have automatonophobia.
So let's go.
Number 1. And how about this?
Oh, heck no. Woo!
Feeling uncomfortable yet?
Yes.
Nearly there. Last one.
Oh.
If those images made you feel uneasy, then you could have automatonophobia, which is the fear of human-like figures. Follow now to see if you can make it through the next phobia test.
Oh no. Why are your hands different colors? Somebody messed up, man. You might want to get a refund. This one is terrifying. Jeez. Why the heck do you have on 2 crop tops? Your face is a disgrace, man. Somebody left the tag on them shirts. Dang, I would not buy anything from this store. Like, this is how you advertise? You really don't want people to go to your store. And then you, bro, you just got dimples. I mean, dang, like, oh my gosh. I know good and well you're planning to take over the world. That smile though. A snake in a can? How'd you get in there? Oh, that's gotta be Australia. You know that's Australia. Chili spaghetti? Oh, that's nasty. Bro, don't nobody want that nastiness? I would get the flamethrower so quick, I'm burning all of y'all alive, baby. Ain't gonna be not one spider left. Matter of fact, I need a raid grenade. Raid grenades? Hey, that's actually not a bad idea. Guys, we're gonna start a new company called Raid Grenades. All you do, you pull the pin, you toss it at the bug, and then it explodes with raid. That's a good idea. Hey, theory. Hey, theory. Write down my idea, raid grenades. Yeah.
Done.
Hey, you actually wrote it down. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Good job, Siri. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But if you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and smack that like button. And yeah, I'm gonna see ya in the next one. Peace. Reacting to true story scary animations. Yes. I hope you guys are ready. It's about to get scary. Make sure to get a blanket, because we all know you're protected. Nothing can get you while you got on the blanket, baby. And boy, you better get that out of here. Oh, you know what that sound means? It's time to click the subscribe button. Within 3 seconds. Go, go, go. 3, 2, 1. Click it. Did you click it? Okay, all right, good. And yeah, comment down below something scary. You can put oatmeal raisin cookies, or you can put your mama. Let me know. And everybody, please check out MJV Animations. They're the ones that made these amazing animations we're about to watch. Just click the link in the description below, subscribe to them. MJV Animations. And let's go.
The KFC down the block from my apartment had the creepiest statue of Colonel Sanders I've ever seen. It stood in the corner of the dining room, at least 8 feet tall, looming over customers as they scarfed down chicken and mashed potatoes. No one ever sat at the table closest to the statue. There was just a bad vibe the closer you got to the thing. Cold spots, weird smells, a sense that you were being watched. The creepy statue didn't stop me from eating at the KFC at least twice a week, but it did dampen the experience. It was eerie how lifelike the sculpture looked. The perfect white hair and goatee, the wrinkles under the eyes, the ivory pale suit, and just a peak of pink tongue inside its square teeth. You half expected the giant thing to clear its throat at any moment. I started working part-time at that KFC one winter to try to save up extra for gifts, though that's when I swore off fast food for good. Things weren't too bad until they moved me to the night shift about a month into my time at the restaurant. If the Colonel Sanders statue was creepy during the day, it was downright freaky at night.
The heck?
The face always seemed a little different to me each time I glanced at it, the eyes a bit colder. I started taking pictures of the statue each night to check if I was crazy, if it was really changing. However, no matter the angle or lighting, the pic always turned out blurry on my phone. I didn't much enjoy going into work that winter, but I managed to push through it because the pay kept going up. Even after the holidays, I decided to stay on since I was now making enough to actually save up money for the first time in my life.
Well, you're crazy.
Then, one night in January, I made a terrible mistake. I offered to close the KFC on my own after the night shift. Mandy was supposed to help me. She's a cute redhead that started around the same time as I did. But she was feeling ill, so I offered to handle closing alone. I was trying to score some points with her before working up the courage to ask her on a date. After that awful night, I never saw Mandy again.
Dang.
Once the last customers were gone, I began my closing process. I locked the doors, I turned off the main lights, then I pulled out a Bluetooth speaker, placed it on the table in the dining room, and started to mop up while jamming to some classic rock. I wiped down all the surfaces except that table near the Sanders statue. Again, nobody sat there, so it was always pristine. We had an official policy to only ever close with 2 or more staff on site. The official reason was safety and accountability. But as the minutes ticked by, I felt like someone was moving around the restaurant, just out of my sight. I was about to start cleaning the bathrooms when I heard a commotion in the kitchen. "Mandy?" I called out, holding my mop up for self-defense, I guess. There was a scraping sound followed by silence. I hopped over the counter, still holding on to the mop like it was a club. Something had knocked over the warming station in the back of the kitchen. It's a series of metal shelves and heat lamps to keep food hot. It was heavy, too. Far too heavy for a draft or rats. Yeah, we had rats to displace. I leaned the mop against the wall and pushed the warming station back into position.
Turn the lights on.
When I turned back towards the dining room, I yelped. The Colonel Sanders statue had moved while I wasn't looking. It hadn't shifted much, just a slight turn of the head, but it was unmistakably different than it was moments before. His eyes were wider, almost black in the low light, and his smile was sharper than before. Wider. "I'm imagining this," I said out loud, clutching the mop so hard my knuckles popped. The statue didn't respond. I mean, of course it didn't. It was a friggin' statue after all.
Run!
Nothing but plaster and paint. Still, I decided to rush through the bathroom cleaning and risk getting reprimand from my supervisor in my next shift. "Hey, Are you here alone? A raspy voice asked me from further back in the kitchen. I froze. Mandy? I asked again, still not turning to look. No, sorry, not Mandy. The voice was male with a slight accent I couldn't place. Swallowing hard, I turned to look for the source. There was something wrong with the light in the back of the kitchen. Everything was cast in a deep, unnatural shade. I saw a figure within the gloom. A shadow darker than the shadows around it, shaped like a man. Who are you?
Colonel Sanders.
I asked. I couldn't see its face, but I had the impression the shadow smiled. I was many things. A soldier, a chef, a business owner, human. Now what I am is here, with you. Did you say that you were alone?
Time to go.
Or did I imagine that? My mouth was dry. I was having a hard time speaking. There was a loud creak from behind me in the dining room. Then another. I glanced back quickly, not wanting to take my eyes off the shadow in the kitchen for too long.
Behind you.
The Colonel Sanders statue had moved again. Now it was standing in the middle of the dining room, partially hunched over like it was trying to sneak, or getting ready to leap. Do you know why I started calling these places KFC?
No.
The shadow asked. I turned back to find that it was closer to me too. The light in all of the kitchen was dim now, and growing darker by the minute. I felt trapped between two hungry things, just waiting for me to run so they could chase me. All I could do was stall for time. KFC, well, it means Kentucky Fried. No, the Shadow Man growled. That's what they made me call it. But KFC originally stood for the kind of crowd I wanted to bring into my restaurants. Killer's favorite chicken.
What?
There was a creak again from behind me. I knew the statue was moving in the dining room. There was the sound of heavy dragging, tables being pushed out of the way. I wanted to turn and look, but I didn't want to put my back to the shadow in the kitchen. At any moment, I expected to feel a giant plaster hand reach around to the back of my neck and squeeze. A bell rang softly. Suddenly, the light was back to normal in the kitchen. Nick, a familiar voice called out. Why are you standing behind the counter holding up a mop? It was Mandy. She'd come in from the front door, unlocking it with her staff key. The bell was above that door and sounded any time a customer came in. I put the mop down and leaned against the counter. There was no sign of that shadow thing in the kitchen. When I looked out over to the dining room, I saw that the Colonel Sanders statue was back in its usual corner, exactly how it was at the start of my shift. Jeez, Nick, you look awful, Mandy said, walking towards me. What are you doing here?
Your mama?
I felt guilty asking you to close up alone. I figured I would help you finish up. Nick? Nick, are you okay?
No.
You look like you're going to throw up. Without saying a word, I hopped over the counter, took Mandy's hand, and walked us both out of the KFC without locking up.
Yeah.
Just as the front door was closing, I heard another creak, as if some massive plaster figure was shifting to watch us leave. That was the last time I stepped foot in a KFC or any other restaurant. I quit the next morning, calling my manager to ensure that she knew it was my fault the place wasn't closed properly. I didn't want Mandy to get in trouble, though I did beg her to find somewhere else to work. She promised she'd think about it. I never did work up the nerve to ask her out. I ended my lease early and moved out of the city within a month. I've got a new place now, smaller but comfortable enough. I don't leave my apartment much these days. I can work from home, and I get all my food delivered. The rare times I step outside for a walk, well, I walk fast. Maybe it's my imagination, but Sometimes it feels like something is out there, looking for me, just out of sight. When I sleep, which isn't often, I dream of creaking sounds and shadows where they shouldn't be.
No! KFC, baby! Look at the Colonel, he's about to hike the football. Blue 42, blue 42. Man, that's crazy. Does anybody else want chicken, or is that just me? Hey, Colonel, Siri, where's the nearest KFC?
Not my problem.
Looking like the Monopoly man. Get up on out of here. But let's go ahead and check out another one. Here we go.
This is probably the craziest incident of my life till now. But I don't think I will ever face something more bizarre than this one. I was working my usual night shifts in KFC on a Thursday. Being bored and not having any customers in the last hour, I went out to smoke. It was 2 o'clock at night. The empty highway stood in front of my eyes like a long forgotten trail. I must have taken a few drags when I heard the entrance doorbell ring. Realizing a customer had arrived, I quickly got in from the back door and headed straight to the counter. Entering the restaurant, I got shocked to see the customer who had just come in. A woman in her late 30s was standing next to the counter with a baby wrapped in her arm. Her physical appearance was so weird that I completely ignored her baby and kept looking at her. She wasn't anything like those new moms. Her clothes were so dirty that one could barely guess their actual color. She seemed like a woman who had been living on the streets for a while. As I was staring at her too widely, she understood what was going on inside my head and said, "Are you going to take my order?" Realizing how insulting I had been, I immediately made up for my behavior and politely said, "Welcome to KFC, ma'am. What would you like to order?"
Your mama.
"That's better. Please accept my apology." "Okay. I will have a big fried chicken bucket with fries and a Pepsi to go." "Okay, ma'am. Please take your seat." She slowly walked to the table nearby and sat down, holding her baby in her arms. Realizing the baby was sleeping, I tried to be as quiet as possible. I went to the kitchen and asked our night chef to start this order. Coming back, I saw the woman staring at her baby with an affectionate smile. The smile reminded me of my mom when she used to caress my cheek before tucking me into bed. No one in this world can love you more than your mother. And seeing this woman, I couldn't help but feel a little emotional. She was kissing the baby and humming a lullaby while swinging it slowly in her arms. I felt terrible for the poor woman. Maybe she's going through a rough patch in her life, but unlike every other mom, she too wants to give her child the best. I kept watching her with the corner of my eye. It was lovely to see her caring for her baby. After 10 minutes, her food came. I placed it on a tray and started walking to her table. Seeing me approaching her, she became conscious and hugged her baby even closer to her chest. I wanted to take a sneak peek of her cute baby, but I understood she was protective of it. Also, my behavior might have scared her off a bit, so her reaction was understandable. "Here's your food, ma'am. Please enjoy and let me know if you need anything more." Holding my curiosity, I returned to the counter and gave her space to enjoy her food. Her bony structure does incline that she hasn't eaten for a while, so I didn't want to disturb her anymore. Seeing the giant bucket of chicken, her eyes dazzled in joy. She started gobbling her food. She grabbed a chicken leg and tore a huge chunk of meat. I could hear her smacking and making chomping noises as she ate so loudly.
Ew.
After finishing 3 chicken legs in a blink of an eye, she looked at her baby and said, "Look who's finally awake. Did I wake you up? Well, you can't eat KFC chicken quietly." "No, you can't eat them. You're not old enough. I promise when you grow up, I'll bring you here, and then you can eat as many fried chickens as you want." I adored her way of talking to her baby, but I don't know why one thing kept hammering in my mind. When I went to deliver her order, a strong smell of bleach came from her. Her clothes don't seem like they've been washed in years, so I was a bit confused why she smelled like bleach all of a sudden. While I was thinking all this, the woman talked to her baby like before. "Yes, Dad will see us soon. Till then, We have to be a good girl and listen to what Mommy says, okay? Oh, then it's a sweet little girl. Knowing this, I finally decided that when she would come up to the counter to pay, I would ask her to let me take the baby and play with her once.
No.
I also decided to give her some cash to help her and her baby. Being a woman, I'm very well aware of the hardships of a mother, so I wanted to help this woman in my small way. The fact that the father of this baby left his wife and kid in this situation did trigger me, and I felt angry at that man. Things were going fantastic so far until something creepy happened. The woman suddenly started to shush the child, saying, "No, don't cry. Mommy's here. Don't cry, Emma. You know if you cry, I will cry too. Come on, my angel, don't cry."
The heck?
She got up from her seat and started to swing her baby back and forth like parents do to stop their baby from crying. Except in this case, her baby wasn't crying at all. This hit me hard as I realized that I hadn't heard the baby make a single sound since she had been here. Is this woman insane? If not, then what the hell is wrong with her? As soon as the thought struck in my mind, I said in a fumbling voice, "Ma'am? Your baby is not crying." "What do you mean she's not crying? Don't you hear her weeping?" What are you saying? There's no other sound except both of our voices."
Girl, mind your
"How the
business.
hell would you know? You're too young, and you certainly don't look like a mother.
Ooh.
Leave my baby and me alone. Since I arrived here, I've seen you staring at my baby. There's no way I'm letting you get close to her."
Okay.
"No, ma'am. I'm just trying to help you. If you..." "Shut up. Can't you see your voice is making her cry even louder?"
Ooh.
"But your baby is not crying."
Girl.
She completely ignored me and started to shush her baby like before, as if it was crying. Feeling utterly confused and messed up in this entire situation, I started calling Albert, our night chef, to come out. Hearing my voice, he rushed out of the kitchen, and I explained to him the entire situation while pointing at this woman. The woman wasn't even looking at us anymore. She was just humming a lullaby and swinging her baby back and forth like Albert and I weren't even there.
She's crazy.
Not able to take this suspense anymore, we walked up to her and looked into her arms. What I saw made my skin crawl. There indeed was a baby, but it wasn't alive. Instead, it was the corpse of a dead baby with a disfigured face that had started to rot. No doubt this child had died long back, and the bleach I smelt was coming from it. By the rules of natural human life, the corpse had begun to decompose, resulting in maggots and other bacteria taking onto it. Maybe to drive them away, this woman sprinkled bleach on her baby's corpse. When the cops came and took her to the hospital, I was utterly shattered. Her senses kicked in when the paramedics explained to her how her baby was no more, and she was crying like hell. It was later revealed that this woman was homeless when a man randomly picked her up from the street, offering her money in exchange for intercourse. The man probably paid her and left, but unfortunately she became pregnant under her challenging circumstances. Even though she gave birth to a healthy baby girl, being addicted to drugs and living a degrading lifestyle, she failed to care for her. The trauma of losing her baby hit her so hard that she started to pretend that it was alive and carried the corpse in her arms wherever she went. The fact that she got some money somehow and came to KFC for food with a dead child in her arms can be the last thing to expect from any sane person. It breaks my heart that no one even bothered to help her, or at least show interest in her. I am sharing this story to reach out to the guy who slept with her without using protection and never cared to check back on her. So if you're watching this, Jack, I want to tell you out loud that just because she was homeless and messed up, your disgusting behavior can never be justified. You should have at least been a man and checked on her. I hope you burn in hell.
No! Jeez, girl. What is going on with the KFCs today? I guess I'm gonna skip KFC and start going to McDonald's. And when the heck did KFC start selling tacos? Colonel Sanders, you guys sell tacos and burgers? You got burgers? It's supposed to be Kentucky Fried Chicken, not Kentucky Fried Burgers. I mean, come on. And you guys got a gumball machine back there for some reason. Man, you guys are crazy. If you see somebody holding their baby and you can't see the baby's face,
what the fuck? Someone say I'm not good at playing games because my IQ level's too low? Today I'm gonna play this super hard.
moo! Ha 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 ha. Okay, alright, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you, I'm sorry. I am really running out of Halloween costumes. But yeah, today I'm a cow. That's not a fat joke. And boy, you better get that out of here. And everybody, please, just click that subscribe button. It'll really help out the channel. Just do it right now. Go. And yeah, comment down below what you're gonna be for Halloween. Are you gonna be an animal? Are you gonna be a vampire? Are you gonna be a superhero? Or are you gonna be a butthole? Let me know. And let's go. Nice shot, bro. Are you kidding? You turned around before the shot actually went in? You ain't Steph Curry? Bro, you don't even look like Steph Curry. It's not gonna work. You will not be going to the NBA. No, watch out, man! Oh, no! Ow! It was bad enough that you missed the shot, but to add insult to injury, the ball hit you in the face? Pause. Boom! Actually, might have been an improvement, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got him.
Okay, there's probably a pattern. Wow, that's the knockout! Wow, that's the knockout!
Uh-huh.
Wait, what? No! Hold up, I'm sorry. It said knockout. That's when you rejoice. Get booped. I did just get booped.
You got booped.
Surprise!
And she got some
Forgetting about
boobs.
the boss ain't wise. Oh my... What?
You done celebrated too early, you dummy. And aren't you wearing glasses? I thought you'd be able to see that you losing. Come on now. Whose librarian is this? I mean, girl, don't you have some books you need to return? Alright, I'm done. I mean, she low-key cute though, so yeah, whatever your name is, call me. You know how hard it is to like tight with the hoof? Alright, man, the finish line, you're right. No! You dummy. Are you kidding me? Bro, you had one job. You look like you got tipped over like a cow.
It's on the video, and I will be playing. I'm gonna need some help, right? So lately I haven't been getting Robux, right? And I'm gonna ask you guys to if you guys can donate me, maybe. This is your choice, remember. So I'm gonna teach. Guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get free portals. And legit free portals and build a boat. I know scam.
It's not fair. And look, as you can glue, they get anything together, even pipe cleaners and buttons. Kumbaya, kumbaya.
my outfit. Hello? Hey, donate me. Donate me. Kill, can you donate me? What's up, Greenwich? Greenwich! This is how I make my Robux. Yeah, you get Robux from here. Hey, get your stand. Just press on it. Yeah, real Robux. They did donate you. Press that stand. Hold it. You raised 80 Robux. No, I'm not donating you. I'm not donating y'all. X Junior's on the other side of us. Look, you just raised over 230 Robux. I'm finna go on Roblox and search up. I'm clicking on Roblox Lives. Yes, that's how my works. It goes to your account. I spent it. Yes, just you know, I'll own that account away for you.
This might give me some Robux if I'm not lying. Oh, it's a what's it called, Siri? Yo, I gotta go pee so bad. Oh my god.
Caleb. You going out of your Robux? This ask for Robux. Right, ask I got Robux. This? Yeah. Bro, ain't no one's gonna donate 500 Robux to you. Ooh, thank you. I said that's my goal. Caleb, ask him. Look. He's ain't gonna donate you. He's AFK. The guy I'm right by. The guy who's right here. He has 3 donuts. Yeah. Don't you dare lie to him. He knows you're lying. Oh. Ask me for Robux. That's right there. That's it. Look, look at y'all doing. That's not hell. Got to be subscribed. I can't subscribe. To who? Hell. No, you're not. He's not Dust. Oh, he was second. Dust is not in the server, idiot. We would have got a donation. Dust was in our server. I'm already subscribed. Let's see. Wait, let's see if y'all subscribe. Alright, kill subscribe. I'm subscribed to this. Right. Mr. Dot Gummies. Mr. Dot Gummies. Right. Oh. Huh? That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, this is stupid. It's about 15. Now I gotta pay.
Guys, so today this is part 2 of playing doors. Alright guys, so I left out on the part that I died on. The sea chase. Let's do it. Guys, so today this is part 2 of playing doors. Alright guys, so I left out on the part that I died on. The sea chase. Let's do it.
Ooh. Yes. You wanna play doors? Yep. Yes. Yeah. I'm going. I see. Sisters. Yo, sisters on brushes. That. Hmm? Who's she? No. I never met Jack. I'm going 20 up. I'm playing doors. So are you going to join us? Oh, I'm gonna be back. What? I'm gonna be back to I'm going back to please donate. I don't know.
Get ready for the Stephen Wade Red Tax Sales event. This year, we're giving away up to $10,000 in cash. So come take a spin on our cash machine. With deals blowing in faster than the hot summer winds, you won't want to miss out on our scorching vehicle discounts of $2,000, $5,000, and even $10,000 off. Over 1,000 vehicles to choose from, 0.9% interest rates on selective models, and deferred payment up to 90 days.
There's no way involved. Probably an NPC. Or not knowing a random song. Interesting. Song literally sucks too, so what I'm really talking about. There's no way involved. Probably an NPC. Or not knowing a random song. Interesting. Song literally sucks too, so what I'm really talking about. Alright, 1 second, guys. Alright, cool. Ow, jeez. Alright. There's no way involved. What was that? We're not knowing a random song. Interesting. Song literally sucks too, so what I'm really talking about. Alright, 1 second, guys. Alright, cool. Ow, jeez. Alright, there's no way involved. What was that? We're not knowing a random song. Interesting. Song literally sucks too, so what I'm really talking about. Alright, 1 second, guys. Alright, cool. Ow, jeez. Alright, there's no way involved. What was that? We're not knowing a random song. You know what? Song literally sucks too, so what I'm really
Hello? Who's that? Who's the missing game? Is that Sinister? Yeah. Right. Bro. Say hi to the stream, guys. Say hi to the stream. Say hi, stream. Say hi, stream. Why? Because I'm live streaming. He said, what's good, stream? Hey, are you gonna carry me? Or I'm gonna carry you? I don't know. What was in there? Oh, it was fire. What? So you gonna smoke? Huh? So you gonna smoke? I need it. I don't even have anything. Oh, crucifix spawn. Where's the... This where the crucifix spawns. Did you get one? No. Oh, what's this? Oh, no. Never got a crucifix spawn. What was that? The freak race! Get the lighter out! I don't know where I'm going. Where's sight? I can't see! Turn on! I don't know, because you don't have a lighter on. I can't see anything. I'm almost dead. Because Screech got me, I didn't know. I didn't know who it was. I'm right here. Oh. Rush is coming, or ambush. Yeah, Rush is coming, stay down there. I'm dead? No. Hurry up before I avoid you. Okay, I'm almost out of light. How? Where are we using it? Yeah, we're using it. Here, take the lighter, take the lighter. What? Oh my god. Bruh, this really has any. Wait, what? Bro, I can use it one time and it's gone. The freak? Yep, it's door 20. Like, bro, I only use it one time and it's out of fuel. We got door 21. What? We just at door 20! No, we weren't! That was... Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god. This is the code that I came from. What's that? I'm gonna create the cart now. The cart ride. Hill. Who's the fourth developer? Hill, who's this? Who's this? So, who was really Kelsey? Brainy tacos. How many? Is it gonna be 12? How many levels are there gonna be? There's level 4. Where's level 5? Kid, where's level 5? What are you playing? A game where you can create your own game? Well, cart ride. Yours is called cart ride? No. His is? I would not maybe. Watch this. Oh, where is this scene? Are you serious, Timothy? Oh my gosh! Popcorn!
Here, we have light tanks. Fast, yet vulnerable. Our predator.
What is that? You died? No, I'm still alive. Yeah, I did. Eat what? Um. Ah, it is. Brainy tacos. Out of the sky, tacos. That's right. So